Quick question, what's the worst uniform in the league right now? Anyway, power rankings. 10 through 6, it's the Bills, Broncos, Patriots, Eagles, and Chiefs. The Chiefs, Eagles, and Bills are your wild cards sitting just outside the top 5. Remember, past success might not predict the future, but nobody wants to see those teams on their schedule as the season progresses. Seahawks fans aren't going to like it, but grab a win off the bye next week, and I promise you'll be right back in. Let me know who else you think is knocking on the door in the comments below. The Rams kick off the top 5, moving down a couple spots on the bye week as they get back from London. Stafford and company have faced a tough schedule and some crazy travel, and still, they set themselves up with a great 5-2 record. We know Sean McVay can coach in November and December, so I expect this team to be a contender into the playoffs. Tampa got back on track, blowing out a divisional opponent on the road in New Orleans. That is not easy. Bouncing back after losses is such a huge part of what makes a championship caliber team in this league, and the Bucs did just that. The bye week comes at a great time for this team with a huge matchup against the Pats on the horizon. Game of the year alert? I think so. The Pack also went on the road to get a big win in an emotional matchup against their old buddy, Aaron Rodgers. Pittsburgh's one of the toughest places to play in the NFL, and Green Bay trailed most of the game before a monster fourth quarter. That's the kind of calm under pressure that I like to see from a young quarterback who might be starting to ascend this season. Keep an eye on Jordan Love as a dark horse in the MVP race. The Lions fall out of the top spot by no fault of their own coming off a bye. I'll be in Detroit this week with KB and the crew when the Vikings come to town, and it sounds like we might see JJ McCarthy back under center. We know the Lions love a chip on their shoulder. I hope Dan Campbell has this number 2 ranking pinned up on the bulletin board all week. Prove me wrong. I'm not gonna lie, didn't want to do it. But I can't ignore 7-1. The Colts have arrived, and they are finally the number 1 team in my power rankings. I know people have their doubts, but this offense hasn't taken a single quarter off all season long. Their only loss came against another top 5 team on the road in LA, and they deserve to be on top of the pile. With a favorable schedule in the second half of the season, could the AFC run through Indy this year? I feel sick just saying that. I'll see you in Detroit. Let's go.